This video will guide you through 8 steps needed to write a buy-sell agreement. Drafting buy-sell agreements is a frequently requested service on the Contracts Council platform, since business owners want to make sure they are legally protected when establishing terms for the future sale of ownership interests. If you need to write a buy-sell agreement, this video is for you. Before we start, just a brief disclaimer. The following information is provided for educational purposes and in no way constitutes legal advice. For legal advice, we encourage you to consult a licensed attorney. We will cover the purpose of buy-sell agreements, key terms to include in your document, and 8 steps to follow to write your agreement. We've also added a link below with information on lawyer pricing if you want to know the cost of hiring a lawyer. Now let's get started. Purpose of buy-sell agreements. Buy-sell agreements are legally binding written agreements between co-owners of a business that outline what happens if an owner leaves the business. The purpose of buy-sell agreements is to clearly define the terms of ownership transition, protect the rights of all parties, and ensure mutual understanding of the process. Some reasons why using a buy-sell agreement is important are as follows. 1. They create a clear agreement of ownership transfer terms and conditions. 2. They protect the rights of all co-owners. 3. They lessen the possibility of ownership disputes. 4. They ensure compliance with relevant laws. And 5. They safeguard against potential liabilities and risks. What to include in a buy-sell agreement? There are common terms used in buy-sell agreements. Here are some you will find. 1. Names of the parties. The agreement includes the legal names of all co-owners. 2. Triggering events. This section describes the events that would trigger the buy-sell agreement, such as the death, disability, or retirement of a co-owner. 3. Valuation method. This section specifies how the business will be valued if a triggering event occurs. 4. Purchase price. This section outlines the purchase price for the ownership interest if a triggering event occurs. 5. Funding mechanism. This details how the purchase will be funded, such as through life insurance or company funds. 6. Right of first refusal. This grants existing owners the first right to buy the ownership interest before it is offered to outsiders. 7. Transfer restrictions. This sets rules on how ownership interests can be transferred. And 8. Dispute resolution. This details the procedure the parties can take in the event of a dispute. 8 steps to writing a buy-sell agreement. Here is a list of 8 steps you can follow to draft your buy-sell agreement. 1. Review the commonly used clauses discussed earlier in this video or find a template online to use as a reference. This will allow you to know what to include. 2. Identify the key information you want to include in your agreement. This may include details about triggering events, valuation methods, and funding mechanisms. 3. It is critical to use clear and concise language that all parties can understand. 4. Once you've written your clauses, organize them so that they are logical. For example, you likely want to have the triggering event section come before the purchase price section. 5. Be sure to incorporate any applicable laws and regulations that may be specific to your state or industry. Note, this may require research. 6. If you are unsure about anything, consider using Contracts Council's platform to seek advice from an experienced lawyer. 7. Review and revise the agreement to make the language clearer and confirm you have included everything needed. And 8. Create a single document to serve as your buy-sell agreement and ensure all parties have access to it. Drafting a buy-sell agreement is a vital step in protecting all parties in a business ownership transition. If you need help from an experienced lawyer, feel free to search Contracts Council or visit contractscouncil.com and post a job to get quotes from lawyers to help you. Thanks for watching.